This is now your second lesson in exponents. Okay, second lesson in exponents. Now we know how to write in scientific notation and expanded notation if we are given number that are in exponential notation, and we know how to write in expanded notation if we are given numbers in exponential notation, and vice versa. Okay, I think I will say the same thing twice. Okay, so today we are going to learn, let's do this. We are going to learn how to simplify bases that are not prime numbers and leave them in exponential notation. Okay, we've seen that the bases that we've dealt with when we started exponents, it was 5, 3, 2, which are prime numbers, or 7. But sometimes we find bases that are not prime numbers and the number is written in exponential form. So to simplify it or to break it down, okay, we need to convert it to have the bases that are prime numbers. This is where the ladder comes in. Okay, this is where the ladder comes in to break down the number into prime factors. Okay, so let's look at one example there. So we have 12 to the power 2. We cannot leave it like this. Can you see it? Yeah, now it's clear. We cannot leave it like that because this base is not a prime number. So we need to break down 12. You remember your ladder. I will do it quickly on the side. 12, 2, 6, 2, and 3, 3, 1. Okay, these are my prime factors. So 12 is the same as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Okay, you see that? You agree? Now we have 12 to the power 2, which means we have 12 multiplied by 12. Am I right? Yes. Okay. And we know that 12 is 2, 2, 3. So we're going to have 2, 2, 3. Okay. And then this other 12 is going to be another 2, 2, 3. Okay, instead of a dot you can use multiply if you want to. Okay, dot means multiply, don't be confused. Okay, so this number, now if I want to write it in exponential notation but with bases that are a prime number, it's going to be, I have two bases here. First base is 2. How many times is 2 multiplied? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be 2 to the power 4. And how many times is 3 multiplied? 1, 2. Okay, so 3 to the power 2. You see how we simplify it? Okay, so ladder still very important. Now let's look at 24. 24 is just to the power 1. So we use ladder again to break down 24 to 12 to 6 to 3, 3, 1. This is 24. Okay, product of its prime factors. So 24 is going to be 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Dot means multiply. Okay, so it is the same as my base is, I have two bases, 2 and 3. So 2 is to the power what? 1, 2, 3. You see that? And 3 is to the power 1. So I just write 3. You see, now when they say simplify bases that are not prime numbers and live in exponential form, they won't say this. They won't say this part. I just added this part to explain to you. They will just give you a number and say simplify. Oh, okay. Yes, they will just say simplify and live in exponential form. Okay, so for me, just that you understand, I said simplify bases that are not prime numbers. But in your question, you won't see this part. You will only see simplify and live in exponential form. And when you look and you see that those bases are not prime numbers, you need to simplify them. Okay, so with this, I think okay, we don't have exercises for this one. Let me see. Okay, but we have one example, which is exercise 1.15. 1.15. Okay, but before we do 1.15, I want us to continue with simplify. Okay, so on the next step, when they say simplify the exponent, they say that use scientific notation to simplify. So remember, scientific notation is the same as expanded notation. So they say use scientific notation to simplify. So they give you 5 to the power 3 and 5 to the power 2. So you can see that these are same basis. You can simplify further. So you can say it's 5. The first part, it's 5 times 5 times 5. You see, that's the first part. The second part is 5 times 5. Okay, and now if you have to combine this, you only have one base. It is 5. Okay, so it is multiplied how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's going to be 5 to the power 5. You see that? Okay, so you can even simplify where you have same basis. So with that said, we can do example, no, sorry, not example, exercise 1.11 on page 28 to exercise 1.15. Exercise 1.11 to exercise 1.15. 1.11 up to 1.15. Okay, and that is where we will stop our lesson for today. Thanks.